Hi folks, welcome to Carl's Vapor Reviews once again. Welcome to the video. Tonight I have a review for a regulated temperature control device. This device was sent on to me by Valerie Kovalenko, who got in touch through my social media, and he has sent me a link to provide you with underneath I shall add it in the description underneath the video of www.ecigar.in. And currently on this website, on the product page I'm looking at now, it's $85 US. This is available elsewhere. If you Google it, you can probably get it cheaper than $85 US. But I shall include this link in this video because this very kindly came from Valerie Kovalenko of this website. So we shall carry on, and now I'll give you the pricing information from that website. 75 watt Halsgate TC Mini, or as they call it, the Halsgate 75 watt TC, and it has a TFT screen, it has a rubberized edges, and it has a glossy black front and back, very similar to my phone but it is a fingerprint magnet, guys, but does fit in the palm of the hand really nice, quite stealthy, and not very big at all. If I give you some size comparisons, this is the cuboid, as you can see, and then width-wise, and then we've got a Noisy Cricket, which is roughly about the same height as a Noisy Cricket, but a little bit wider than a Noisy Cricket. And then we have a H-Cigar VT200, about the same width but a lot smaller. What else have we got? A Target mod. Obviously it's totally different type of device, but as you can see, it's smaller than the Target mod even, but a little bit on the wider side. So there's some size comparisons there. Now I'll just run through a few specs, then we'll have a vape first. Now this is the Halsgate 75 watt TC Mini. It has minimum resistance of 0.05 ohms to 3 ohms across all the wires as well, because this does temperature TI and temperature NI as well as variable wattage power mode. It has a built-in 2400 milliamp battery, which apparently is a 1x2650 battery. So it's a 1x20650 battery, rechargeable. Temperature control range of 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 600 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 100C to 300C. It has micro USB charging, TFT screen. The size of that screen is 25 by 42 by 79 millimeter. It has a wattage range of 5 to 75 watts in increments of 1 wattage. 1 watt, should I say. Maximum output voltage 12 volts, maximum output current 26 amps. In the package, you will get the mod, a cleaning cloth, and a micro USB cable, which will be with the package but external from the package because there's not enough room in the box. Because it's a sub-ohm box, what I call a sub-ohm tank type box. They're one of the clear transparent boxes. So, and it comes in a variety of colours. I have the black here. It also comes in stainless steel, red and blue, but I have the black for review purposes. Now, on usage of this, it's been really good, really good. I'm really surprised. There's no rattles whatsoever with it. Really solid device. It feels solid. The buttons are quite flush. In fact, I would say that the fire button here is a little bit sort of indented, if slightly, compared to the finish here. And then we have a little rocker switch here for your up and down. And then we have the micro USB port with 2 holes for the light, and then we have the battery venting holes at the bottom, and then there's nothing on that side at all. And if you can look at the mod itself, the 510 is slightly off center, but not to one edge, which is good because this is a 22mm diameter device, so your 25 mils would sit okay on there as well. You might get a tiny bit of overhang on the side here, but not much. But on this side you won't get any overhang if you've got a 25mm device. And it does look rather neat with the Waterfo Attic Cube on as well. I'll show you that towards the end of the video, because what we'll do now is have a quick vape on it and then we'll go down for close-ups. So we'll see you down at the table, guys, or at the Coilmaster mat. Right, guys, welcome to the close-up. This is how it comes in the package. Excuse the light on the box. Halsgate 75 watt TC. We'll slide this off. If you can get it off, there you go. Slide that off, which is just a cardboard outer, and then we have the device in here, and that's how it comes, like so. On the side we have a Halsgate 75 watt TC box mod, nothing on there, and we have colours available, and then this one's got a tick for the black, and then we've got Yepecig.com, and then on the back we have some, I'll just get in focus, then you can see it properly. You can pause the video. There we go. And there we have the authenticity QR label. And we take that off, back into focus, hopefully, there we go. And we pull this and the mod comes out like so, and then we have a cleaning cloth with Halsgate on. Put that to one side, and a quality control certificate, the usual, and then nothing else in the box. And then we'll put that to one side, and then this is the device. So let's get into, I like to go into manual focus for this. There we go. So we'll start at the top. We have a stainless steel 510, which, as you can see, is slightly off center. It's more towards this edge than it is that edge, and it is stainless steel threading and a spring loaded 510, as you can see. And as we come round the device, we have the fire button at the top, and the up and down rocker, and a USB port. And if we go and zoom in, because it's black on black, it says a 2 amp charge. So it's a 5 volt input and 2 amp charge, which is good. So it charges up really quick, and it does charge up quick. A couple of hours and it's full. That's from dead, that is. We have, and we go down further, we have the battery venting holes at the bottom. There we are. We come round further, nothing on this side, it's completely flush. And then that's the front screen. And then this is the back. And on the back it's got Halsgate and the CE marking, etc. That's all there is on the back. But as you can see, guys, it's a fingerprint magnet. But does sort of clean up quite well. And it's pretty scratch proof. I've had this for nigh on just over a week now, and it's got no marks on it whatsoever. It really is keeping up really well with scratches, etc. And you can see my camera and computer in the screen. So let's go and turn it on. Now, as you can see, the button, they are flush, very flush. It's a well-made device. Some people like that being flush, some people like it to stick out a little bit more, but I haven't found a problem using this or the rocker for the up and down. Really good device to use. So as you can see, it's on. Now, excuse this, guys, because it's going to be a pain in the arse to show you the screen up close properly. Let me just turn my brightness down on my computer. Right, hopefully you can see it's a little bit better now, because these TFT devices are really bad. So we have here at this top corner your ohms. In the center here we have a current vaping time, and we have a battery meter. Then we have this little dial here. I'll take it back on again because it does go into standby. And then here we have the voltage applied when you press the fire button, the amps of the battery, and then this is your wattage here. Then we have a settings, a lock, and a question mark, and I'll go over that question mark in a second. So what we do is we click the fire button 3 times to go into the menu, or if we press the up and down rocker button we can change the wattage. As you can see, it's changing in 1 watt increments, and there's a little needle on the, you can see on the dial speedometer as well, a little white needle, which is quite good, but it's just a gimmick. So 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3, and you'll see that settings box is highlighted. So press fire button again, then you've got work mode highlighted at the top, your puffs time info, and exit. So work mode, press the fire button, and then pressing the fire button is selecting what you want. So that's VW, which is normal power mode. VTC NI200, VTC is variable temperature Celsius mode, and NI200, and variable temperature Fahrenheit mode, NI200. Then you've got variable temperature control, variable temperature Celsius mode for TI, and variable temperature Fahrenheit mode for TI. And then I will choose the variable wattage, and then it's already on exit, so we click on exit. So 1, 2, 3 highlights the settings, press the fire button again, and we can go down to the puffs time info, so total time, reset puffs time, and exit. So that's pretty much passe there. You can do whatever you want with that. So we'll go down to exit and exit again, and that's it with the settings really. That's all it is. It's a pretty simple menu. I hope you can see this well, guys. I've had to turn the brightness down so you can see the screen on this a little bit better. So what you've got now is, let me just go in a little bit closer if I can. There we are. Press it 3 times again, 1, 2, 3. Now this should be available on a lot of devices utilising a screen like this. We go to the question mark, press fire button, and then we've got what the product is, the firmware version and the hardware version on page 1. Page 2 is all the specifications, input voltage, atomizer minimum resistance for normal NI200 and TI, output power, output voltage, temperature. The next page tells you the modes of the device. The next page is low power. You get the battery voltage is lower than 3.0 volts when smoking. That should say vaping really. Overtime protection, the last vaping time is more than the set max. And then low resistance, atomizer shorted, high temperature. And then last page, no atomizer detected, there's no atomizer, or the atomizer's resistance is too large, etc. Really good to have that on the device in my opinion. Then 3 clicks again, 1, 2, 3, and you can also lock the device by accepting, and you're just pressing the rocker button there, the up and down button to select yes or no. So lock the buttons, no. So that's the device, and let's come away a little bit and turn the brightness back up, and we'll come away from the screen a little bit now. So that's the device, guys. It really is pretty. It's got that menu on, which is pretty simple to use and very simple to use. Now, when I screw a device on, now this is I've got a Triton V1 here with a Vaporesso C-Sal coil in it, Ni200, and it's currently at, when I can screw it in, 0.15 ohm this coil is. So we screw it on and we'll press the fire button and it says, oh no, screw it on, 0.17 ohms, and then we press the fire button again and it asks if it's a coil support temperature mode. So it does, because it's asking, because it fires low in all modes, it's asking if this coil is actually a temperature control coil as well. So it is yes, and then we're in Celsius mode. Sorry, we're in 245 degrees Celsius. So I want to change that. So 1, 2, 3 clicks. Go into settings. I want to go onto the work mode, and I want variable temperature Fahrenheit Ni200, and then exit. That's it. And now we're in 470 degrees Fahrenheit. I wanted it 520. Nah, 30. Let's go 530. And then, because you're in temperature mode, I can show you. It says terrible, these. So I'm sorry about this, guys, to show these screens on camera. It gives you the... But it does work very well. As you press it, you'll see your existing timer at the top just be a counter. But the temperature control does work very well on this, in my opinion. And this is the just a vape. And it's working very well, guys. And in temperature mode, and that's the Halsgate 75 watt TC Mini. That's got the mini. This has got the Triton on V1 at the moment, like I say, with a C-Sal coil in it. We'll go up to the top. I'll leave this tank on, and we'll have a vape on it in temperature control mode. Nothing else to show you on the close-ups, guys. Sorry about the quality of trying to show you this screen. It plays havoc with my camera for some reason. All these type of screens do. But we'll go back up to the top now, and we'll see you up to the top. Hi guys, welcome back up to the top. Like I say, I've got the Triton on. I've just unscrewed it, and it's asking for core support for temperature mode again. That comes up regularly, and I've just highlighted yes, and away we go again. And we're in centigrade. But I'm not a centigrade man, so I have to go into the settings. So it's 1, 2, 3 clicks, and then click again, work mode, VTF Ni200, exit. And that's how quick it is to get it to Fahrenheit. 520 degrees, 0.18 ohms it's reading, so it's reading the Triton a little bit warmer, because you're supposed to do it at room temperature. It wasn't really at room temperature when I screwed it on. But for camera purposes, it's fine. So we'll screw that off. And temperature control mode works great. The only one I haven't tried is the TI mode, but I've tried the NI mode and it works. I've been using it solely in NI mode with my Triton because I'm absolutely loving the C-Sal Ni200 coils from the Vaporesso kit, or from the Vaporesso coils, because they do fit in all the Aspire, Atlantis and Tritons, and the Heracles apparently. So I'm going to screw the Avocado back on, which is 0.4 ohm Canthal coil, and it's asking is a coil new, and it is, but it's a Canthal coil. So we go into the settings, put it on work mode, and we'll put it into VW mode, exit, and we're back into 65 watts again, and it does keep that wattage that you had previous in there, even if you go into temperature mode and back into Canthal mode. As you can see, it's asking you for core support again, which is, it's a bit of a negative that does keep popping up. But it's sort of a reminder that if you unscrewed an NI coil and you go into wattage mode, you don't want the mod to be firing that, even if you're into power mode. So it is a reminder, but it does get buggy after a bit, because it does keep asking you when you screw on other tanks. So coil support, temperature mode, no. So there we go. You just have to press the fire button to highlight no and click the fire button. But a cracking little device, and I would like to thank Valerie Kovalenko for sending this on to me, and stealthily, and for taking out with you. It does fit in your pocket quite easily. If you've got a shorty tank, it's really better with a shorty tank. I like the Steam Crave 3mm one would be really good to have on this. I've only got the 6mm. I said I was going to show you the Attic Cube on here. I'll just screw this off and show you the Attic Cube sitting on here. We just clean the base of it. I always clean the bases of my tanks before I screw anything onto something, and it sits on really, really well. Let me just so that my Attic Cube's been sitting there a little bit. Just want it clean before it goes on, and it sits really, really well, as you can see, really good. And that has got a 0.28 ohm coil in there. Not much juice on that coil. So let's put some juice on it. I know it keeps the video going a little bit longer, guys, but I like to show you a couple of other RDA's tanks working on it. Well, I just do think it looks really smart with the Attic Cube on. Fantastic. Still not enough on there, as we now dry it city. So, fantastic little mod. Really, really stealthy, really good. That's better call. That's the Yep 75 watt TC Mini, or Mini TC. And thank you, Valerie, for sending it on to me. Thanks for watching, guys, for the review. I hope the close-up was okay for you, and we'll see you in my next review. Thanks, guys.